Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Jamie here today with Dylan. AEW Dynamite October the 4th, 2023. Adam Copeland's debut, aka Edge, aka Legend, aka Cope. All things that is copyrighted.
AKA get in the car, AKA can't move any faster, all these kind of things.
All these things. We've been saying it for weeks. Will he go there or not? And we finally got the answer on Sunday on Wrestle Dream or whatever it was called.
I can't believe I was wrong.
I didn't think he was going to do it either.
I just don't see why he would. What's his motivation? Like, to work with Christian? Okay, I guess.
Well, he said on that media conference, whatever you call it, after the show, he's like, his daughter asked him, "Oh, why don't you go and work with Uncle Jay?" Meaning Christian. And it's like, "Oh, why don't I?" So it's like, yeah, I understand that. He's your best friend and you grew up together and all that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I just hope it works out for him. I hope nothing goes bad. But obviously, he got paid a lot for this. A lot of money went into it.
I'm just glad that he has. Well, he doesn't have the right to his music; it's someone else's, but they're able to get that right very quickly and easily.
Yeah, the only thing that's missing is the literal name, innit? Edge. That's the only thing that's missing.
Yeah, but why just call him like Reg or something?
I don't know, because then it'd go into like TNA days when they'll like, spin the name into somewhere else what's similar or whatever.
What's the opposite of an edge?
I don't know.
I guess a floor.
What is the opposite of a floor?
Well, like the edge is something on the edge. Yeah, it comes to floor. You can't click. That's a type of
ledge. Yeah.
Yeah, ledge. He's ledge.
I guess Adam Copeland's not bad because that's his actual name, obviously, and he's used that in acting. There's too many. Let's go through it now. What Adam Cole, Adam Page.
I know there's more.
There's more. Yeah, I'm sure there's more.
Yeah, well, that's just. I can't think of them.
No. Well, what was that meme now? It was like Page and Cage and I don't know. I forgot it now.
Yeah, Adam Cage. Oh, is there Adam Cage? I don't know.
Brian Cage.
That's Brian Cage. Oh, but I'm sure there's more Adams. I literally was thinking about this earlier today. Adam Cole.
Adam Page.
I can't think of it.
No, I can't think of it either.
What? There must only be two Adams then.
I guess, yeah. I'm sure there was more, but
wait, was it Adam Steele?
Who?
Jericho, Punk's. What was his name?
Ace Steel.
Ace Steel. Sorry, Ace Steel.
It's close.
Close enough. Yeah, let's call that. I don't know.
But yeah, tonight's match card, like literally, if you want to call it that, there's 3 things announced, so there's not much to talk about, really.
Well, is there ever anything to talk about?
No, there really isn't.
It seems
and obviously, they had that pay-per-view, neither one of us watched it. Obviously, we've seen Edge's, debut or whatever, but did you see anything else from it? Because I didn't. I think I saw Christian throw Darby into the steps as well. I saw like a little clip of that.
Yeah. All I know is Sting came out without his music and it was dead fucking slow.
Yeah, he walked out and then he got beat up. Nick Wayne, whatever his name is, he turned against Darby.
Yeah, his mum wasn't happy about it.
No, but it's like Darby looks like a complete joke because AR Fox turned on him and then he forgives him, and now this kid turns on him, and it's like, what are we doing? Like, you were booking him kind of strong for a bit, but now he just feels like.
Well, this is the issue. Like, I felt like they should have kept with AR Fox betraying him, which then would have led to another betrayal. So it's like all these people are betraying him. It gives that it builds that idea of like he's gonna push Sting away. So that gives Sting some time away. You know what I mean? He's been pushed away by Darby, so we're not seeing it.
Yeah, but Darby's literally done nothing. No, he's not pushing anyone away, is he?
That's because they're not thinking this through. Like, he's like, oh, I've forgiven it. Well, where was AR Fox? AR Fox has been out there to redeem
exactly. Him. What happened with that? Like, is he just going to automatically show up now or something with Christian and Nick Wayne or whatever? I don't fucking know.
Depends how's his dad.
Well, I guess we'll wait. We'll talk about the Edge thing.
I was just making a Christian reference there.
But yeah, let's get into the matches for tonight real quick. We got Rey Fenix versus Nick Jackson, which this match, like, you know what this match is going to be. Flippy shit.
Then someone's going to come out and attack someone, and everyone's going to get out, and there'll be a brawl. And it's like, oh.
And this booking's stupid as well because Young Bucks won on the pay-per-view on Sunday, so they get another match with FTR now. And now Nick Jackson gets a fucking single title match as well. Why? I don't know why, but he does.
I figured it out, the whole formula.
If you want to call it that.
It's whatever Nick Cards feels like on the night. I swear to God, he's become Vince McMahon, like when he was just booking shit on the day.
Yeah, I agree. Because there's no build up at all, is there? It's just, oh, this match is going to happen. Why? No reason. It's just happening.
Because we traded him last week. There's the build. I'm like, oh no, that's the start of the build. Where's the build?
Exactly. You don't build to a match within 7 days.
You know what I mean? Like, you have what? You've not even got 7 days. You've got that 1 day because what does he do in the meantime? He's not getting
you're right. Yeah, it's not even 7 days because it's not like each day's a new thing, is it? It's just a gap between one show and the next. Exactly, You're right. There might be somewhat on Collision, but that's it. Really.
They might be posting shit on Twitter or on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, but that's not where you tell the story. That's where you give us the extras. That's where the hardcore fans go to find those little extra bits.
Yeah. Did you? Oh, speaking of Cornette, before did you listen to him go over Tony Khan's like media thing a few days ago when he was like answering questions? When people ask him like, "Have you bought New Japan?" He's like, "I'm not going to comment on that." And he's like, "If HBO won 11 or 12 shows a month, a year, or whatever, I'll do that." And it's like, so you just went against you. He's like, "Oh yeah, I won't do 12 shows a year," but he's like, "If HBO won it, then I'll do it." So it's like, so what is it? You're going to do 12 shows a year, or you're not going to do 12 shows a year?
I don't know. I think he's just he's seen how well he's doing in those shows, and he thinks like he can do more. I'm like, you're not doing well. Like, you're not even selling your fucking TV show.
The tickets, yeah, exactly. And the seats are half empty. Edge is, see the left side when Edge came out, it was half empty. He had to realize that he was like, usually does that thing that he runs to each side of the stage. He realizes there's no one there and he doesn't do the other side.
To me, tells me, and maybe this is they were better when they did it than him, but when Punk showed up on a rumor and he sold out an arena, this I'm like, Edge is great. Edge is up there. It's like, why aren't people coming on the rumor for Edge?
There was no room. I mean, there was dirt sheet talk about his contract being up or whatever.
But I'm like, you've clearly done this before with Punk. Like, you managed to do that. How are you not able to recreate that for Edge?
Exactly. He just comes out on a random pay-per-view I never heard of before, Wrestle Dream, with no build-up at all.
Yeah, but was it like...
It's going to be what do you think the rating's going to be like tonight? Because they've clearly announced him being on tonight, so... Do you think they're going to finally crack 1 million? I don't think they will.
No. I think they'll stay steady at like maybe
950. I think they're getting 900,000 at least.
They're going to do better than they normally do. But it's going to drop the minute Nick Jackson shows up on the fucking screen.
True. And I think, you know what? Would you start with Edge tonight or would you save it?
Well, that's the thing. People are going to tune in hoping to see him. And if they don't see him, they go, "Oh, we're going to have to wait until the end of the middle of the match, whatever." So it depends. I don't know what the logistics is like. Is it best to keep it consistent throughout, or is the beginning where you take the high, where you get registered? Like, oh, this is the beginning. This is where we take the number from, and then it doesn't matter what happens after that. Or is it the end? Like, at what point do you take the data of like the maximum number, and then that's what you give to advertisers to say, hey, these are the numbers we do.
The main number that gets published is the average in it of the 2 hours. And then you go into the breakdowns and you see like the peaks and all that.
So it's like you'd have to have him in the middle or towards the end. You have to have like people sticking. Like I'd say you have to be at the end because you'll start having those peaks where people check in every like half hour, whatever, to see if he's showing up.
True. I guess there's 2 ways to look at it. The way you just said, audio. So you could start the show with him and say your show is like a stacked show. You have people like, they watch the first segment with Edge and you start with something big after that and people might stick around and, like, oh, let's see what's happening next. Or tease Edge being at the beginning and the end of the show.
Yeah, but I think he needs, like, if you clarify it's going to be the end, the people, or you don't clarify where it's going to be, but you put him at the end. You'll have someone watch like the first 10 minutes, go, Edge is there, I'll pop back another 10. So then you start getting these weird like spikes of like of higher numbers, and then that goes become the average, that number. So they increase the
True.
average by
But
that.
also, what about the people who like say they tried AEW, they didn't like it, but they're big fans of Edge and like, oh, you know what, I'm going to come back tonight and try the show. You don't want to start the show with Nick Jackson versus Ray Phoenix, do you? Because as soon as they turn it on, I'm like, it's the same old shit. I'm just gonna wait. I'll just watch the YouTube clip tomorrow or whatever.
Okay, there's your thing. You know what I mean? Like, did those people who like, oh, I'm a big fan of Edge, hear Edge was on Wrestle Kingdom, did they go and watch Wrestle Kingdom, or did they just go and watch Edge's?
I think they watched the clip because it's on 3 million views right now. So
Yeah, and we'll never get the number for what they do with pay per views, so we'll never know.
no, we definitely won't. Well,
We
Dave
know-
Meltzer's saying 200,000 people bought it. But then
That's
people made the good
nothing.
point. It's like, what if people are using VPNs? Because in America, it's most expensive, isn't it? But you use a VPN. Say, for example, it's what, £15 compared to $50.
Yeah.
So just because 200,000 people bought it, don't mean they all paid $50 each. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not even that. It's
And that's Dave Meltzer as well. Where's he getting that number from? He doesn't clarify what a number is. So he could pull it from his ass for all we know. He doesn't say where it's from.
yeah, but you're also looking at his 200,000 like compared to let's compare that to other wrestling shows. So the only wrestling you have is WWE, and they're pulling in millions on SmackDown alone.
Yeah, and plus WWE is not pay-per-view now, is it? It's Peacock and Network and all
Yeah,
that.
so it
So
means nothing now. It means nothing.
no, it means nothing. No, it's more about the monthly subscription, isn't it?
200,000 means nothing.
True. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, sure, for like, like you are the second biggest wrestling show, but like you're like the second biggest wrestling show, and then the next thing down is TNA, who are getting like a few hundred, like not even 100,000. Like,
You're not even 100,000, yeah. And let's be average. Let's say 900,000 people watch Dynamite every week, which obviously it goes below that sometimes. So let's say 900,000. If 200,000 are buying the pay-per-view, that's not even half your audience. That's like 1/4 of your audience.
Another thing, then, yeah, like if your TV shows are pulling in more than your pay-per-view.
I mean, obviously it's free TV, so obviously you're gonna get more than who are gonna pay, but it should be a bigger number than that, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but I'd say you'd get at least over half.
Yeah, exactly. At least half of your audience should be, oh, I want to pay for this to see what happens or whatever.
Because you've got to look at I'm just using WrestleMania as an example because it's the easiest one to sort of like bring my point across. Like how well that does, and I know people who aren't into wrestling as much. They're like me. They come in and out. You know what I mean? They'll watch bits, but they will watch WrestleMania every year.
Yeah, it's like the World Cup or the Super Bowl or whatever, isn't it?
It's that big main event. It's like they'll watch that every year, even if they're not like fully understanding everything. Well, because SmackDown not the SmackDown, WWE understand like how to tell understand that when someone's watching WrestleMania or any sort of pay-per-view, it's their first time probably watching. Like they treat
so you have the recap videos, you have the commentators telling you and all that. Exactly.
Yeah,
it's not do your own research, or you got to search online to know why they're fighting.
And then you have like the wrestlers doing stuff in the ring to harbour back to the past that they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's working on that leg because he's he broke his leg 2 weeks ago, or because he's getting revenge on him hurting his leg from last year, whatever. Like you have stuff like that. Where's with AEW? They don't have that. It's like you said, do your own research. Like, man, what the fuck do I have to do my own research for?
Exactly. Why should we have to do our own research? What other fucking media that makes you say, "Oh yeah, we're not going to explain it"? Go and search it up yourself.
Like another example, like I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm watching the new Ahsoka show, but I don't watch everything Star Wars related. And they're using stuff from like Star Wars stuff I haven't watched before, but they explain it. They give you a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. They don't just assume that you know everything or you're going to search it up.
Yeah, it's a pot for the fans that do watch, but it's also they realize like not everyone's watching those things. Not everyone understands what we're
and that's why AEW's audience isn't growing.
You ain't growing, you're dying.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see this rating with Edge, because I'm sure he's going to pop a rating, no doubt. It's not going to be like a major rating, but
I think he's gonna sustain that average this week. and then it's just gonna drop. I think there'll be a peak. There'll be a peak overall. I think.
Yeah.
The average.
But then by 2 weeks from now, it'll just be another guy on the roster, won't it?
I would strongly say by next week it'd be normal because say me and you watch it tomorrow. I can already feel the segment's gonna be about Christian. It's gonna be the second to only thing I care about on that show next to whatever Jeff's doing. And then it's probably gonna get pushed to the wayside to like Collision next week.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about this match real quick and we'll get back to the Edge thing. Because we've also got Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho versus Sammy Guevara and Konosuke.
I also like that we did not mention one bit over who was going to win out of Nick Jackson for Fenix.
Oh, it's Fenix, no doubt. Because how Nick Jackson, whatever, can't win a singles title when he's going to challenge for the tag title as well. That would just be too much.
It's not even that. It's like Dax can never win a singles match, so it makes sense.
Yeah, true. But this was a 6-man at the pay-per-view, wasn't it? Because Ospreay and someone else was involved as well, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I read about it.
I thought it was a 6. No, it was a 6-man because it would be Konosuke, Ospreay.
Yeah, 6 man. That's what I mean, 3-on-3. Yeah, I just forgot who was on Jericho's team. I think it was that Ibushi guy or whatever. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing it.
So now they're running it back with the 2 guys who aren't signed with the company.
Oh, speaking of New Japan, did you see what's his name fight on the Bullet Train? The wrestling train?
I've seen a clip of it, I think.
Oh, I felt so bad for him because I'm like, oh, man, this is the waste of his talent. I forgot his name, but I really did like him. Oh, Misuke.
Suzuka.
Okay. I'm like, oh, why? Oh, this is. I can see Tony Khan wanting to do that next.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So who's it? Is it Ospreay versus Kabuto? No,
Ospreay's not inside the match. It's Jericho and Omega versus Sammy and Konosuke.
Alright, so the 2 guys who aren't signed.
Yeah, I'm not there now. They were just on the pay-per-view.
This is what I didn't understand about doing the heel turn for Sammy. Because you just then put him into a faction.
Exactly. Yeah. True.
Whereas if you went face and you hurt Jericho went away. Sammy could have been, holding the fort, getting revenge, fighting, trying to hold it down. So that when he's in that spot again where he's getting beat down, he's outnumbered, he's got no one having his back. Boom. Hit Judas. Jericho comes out with a bat. Jake Hager with him. He's got Hager back.
No, it's got to interrupt. Sorry. Troy says, hate to say it, but you guys are a bunch of dummies, literally, when it comes to wrestling. Do you want to clarify that more, Troy? How are we dummies? Exactly.
I never claimed anything.
Yeah, we're giving our opinions. We're not claiming to be the smartest people ever, but let's hear some of your ideas then if you think ours are so bad. Let's have a conversation, why not? But yeah, that Sammy turn, like, we all knew it was coming, but like you said, now it's just inside a faction, so it's like, what's changed, really? Nothing's changed.
Is that secret Tony Khan account?
You never know, it could be.
Oh, an Audrey. That might be Audrey.
Yeah, it might be Audrey, getting those
this
copyrights for
media, bitch.
Oh, my days. But yeah, I mean, Jericho and Omega team, but I guess there's history there, isn't there, since the start of the company or whatever. Wait, they did feud, didn't they? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, at the beginning. It was for the title.
For the title, yeah. Another team.
When Moxley came in, and that's when the feud started.
Oh, shit, yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they turned Sammy. He could have been such a good face.
It's because of Jericho, isn't it? Because Jericho wants to be a face. And he's like, well, we both can't be the face. Someone's going to have to turn.
Ego.
Yeah, ego. But yeah, after that, we got the last thing to talk about for tonight's show. Edge, we've been talking about all now. Adam Copeland now, innit? But they've already announced, did you know this? Next week he's facing Luchasaurus on Tuesday. So they've already announced his first match back.
Okay, well that makes sense to be against Luchasaurus, but because they're both the same age. Luchasaurus is pretty old, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like, how old are dinosaurs? Like 2 million years old. Luchasaurus is like 10 years younger than Edge.
Yeah, well, he's like 10 years older than most people on the roster, isn't he? Like, I mean,
let's search that up. Actually, I don't even know how old he actually is. Lucha.
because he was on Tough Enough, wasn't he?
He was on Tough Enough, yeah. 1985. He's 38, so like 12 years younger, yeah.
All right. So he's not that old actually.
No, he's not that old.
But like he's well, in wrestling terms, that is pretty fucking old.
He's had a late start, let's say that. He's only been here, what, 4 years now. Oh yeah, it's the 4th year anniversary tonight as well, Dynamite. 4 years running.
Ooh, what's it all mean, pal? Yeah, it's been a rough 2 years lately. Come on.
I hope Edge doesn't, well, Adam, whatever. I hope he doesn't come out tonight and does, like, you know, the typical, oh, I was held down in the other company, blah, blah, blah. Because it's like, you wasn't held down, mate. Yeah, sure, you wasn't wrestling as much as you would like to, but there's a reason for that because of your age and the fact that, you know, you wrestle every single week. You're not going to be special anymore, are you? You're just going to be another part of the roster.
Yeah, it's not even that. Like, he's not his injuries as well. You know what I mean? Like, they're careful with that.
Yeah, even when he came back in 2000, like 3 years ago, he's been injured twice since then. Obviously, it wasn't as serious as his neck, but it was still a few months out. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
That's another thing I think everyone forgets is the older you get, the more prone you are to injuries, and plus, so that means like it also then takes you longer to recover. I don't mean like that you heal like normally the normal spate, whatever. It takes like 6 weeks for an arm to heal. That's 6, right? But then it's like rehabbing that arm takes longer. You know what I mean? And you're not got as much time you haven't got as much energy to put into rehabbing as you can when you were younger. So it's another thing. Plus, as you get older, you feel like you need. I think they feel like they need to take more risks. Just look at Sting with Darby.
Yeah, true.
I swear they've got a bet on who's going to kill themselves first.
But I think they're doing it right with Sting, though. Because if Sting was wrestling every single week, then it'd be overkill, wouldn't it? And that's what Edge wants to do, apparently. He wants to be full-time. He wants to wrestle every single week. Which I get, because obviously it got taken away from him for years, didn't it? And now he wants to, you know, while he's still got time left. But at the same time, it's like, you're not going to be a big of a deal if you wrestle every single week.
Like, maybe, like, the first couple of feuds, you know, wrestle every week. But then start slowing it down a bit. Start making us go, well, what's happened to Edge? Where's Edge? Why is Edge not doing here?
Like you wrestle once a month, and then every week it's a paper, like it's a promo or whatever, or, you know, you're talking and shit, or other stuff like that. I don't see the need in every single week doing a match. Like, just, you know.
And then it becomes about, like, who you're wrestling then, like, just jobbers, or, like, what's the story? Balamori there, like, what's
He's probably got a list, hasn't he? And he's just gave it to Tony. And you know what, Tony, no build required for Tony. He's just like, yeah, sure, we'll do this match this week, and then that one next week.
Well, then that's where I think fucking Edge would sort of go, whoa, cool your beans, let's tell a story here. Like, he's done it. I was assuming,
well, I guess we'll have to see tonight what pace they set tonight. But they've, like I said, Luchasaurus next week, which sort of makes sense because he did attack him on Sunday. But then where'd you go from here? Because he's not going to wrestle Christian straight away, is he?
Again, it's what happens. It's why would they announce that already? Free. Like, I would have had that build up. I would have had.
Yeah, at least announce it tonight. I've, like, you know, them come out and then Edge challenge into a match.
Announce it tomorrow. You know what I mean? After whatever, or on Collision. Like, I know you have the match already booked in your head. They already know they're doing it. But, like, have Edge come out and go, oh, you know, Edge is a coward, Chris is a coward, you know, whatever. And it's like, oh, you take on my monster next week, whatever. Then we'll see what happens.
True. Yeah, which he's probably going to do tonight anyway, even though they've already announced the match. So it's, you know.
It depends what Edge could say. He'll say, "Oh, you all know I'm going to be fighting that big old man."
But like you said, though, I think he should be in. You'd think he'd be more interested in the story they're going to tell, aren't they? So, you know, I have hope that it will be good. I hope that doesn't end up like another guy just being there. You know what I mean?
Well, it happens back to what fucking Jim Cornette was saying in his podcast. It's like he was built over there. You know what I mean? He's sort of downgraded in a sense over here.
Yeah, because he's not even the true version of himself, is he?
Yeah, he's downgraded, but he's become a big fish in a little pond, essentially.
True.
So yeah, sure, he's a big name, but like, he was big in that company anyway. He's just he wasn't getting used, and he wasn't getting like the attention he wanted. But I'm like, mate, you helped build Dominic. You helped build a star right there, mate. Like credit to you. Like, it's not just Ray and Dominic. You helped build that guy. You know what I mean? Like, you were a key factor in that whole situation.
Don't forget, he had the greatest match of all time with Randy Orton. That's what they marketed it as, his first match back, the greatest match of all time.
Yeah. Let's not forget his fuse with Cena that he could have had when Cena came back.
Oh yeah, oh my god. Even Rated RKO, they should have reunited them when he had the chance, but they didn't.
Well, they're never going to do RK Bro again, so you might as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true. But, I mean, apart from Christian, he mentioned he wants to face Samoa Joe and all this. Like, there's a lot of people he wants to face. Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
but where's the story though? Like, what stories is he gonna tell?
Well, I think that's really where it comes down to like what he does. Like with the stuff with Christian, we can extrapolate from history. I'm not sure what we could do with Christian. Well, with Christian, they have a feud, become friends, tag team. Did he have a run at the titles? Did he get the titles?
Oh no, you know what they're gonna do? Yeah, don't do that Hardys match. Who the fuck wants to see Hardys versus Edge and Christian in 2023?
Oh, Christian wants to see that.
And you know what? This guy's so insane, Tony Khan. He'll make it a TLC match as well. You know he will.
Like, haven't we learned enough with Matt and Nick when it comes to fucking giving them weapons and stuff? Like, they don't want to work safe, or they can't work safe, or the equipment isn't safe, or no one's teaching them anymore. Like, they've forgotten and no one can teach them. The only man who could taught them has been fired.
Here's a better question. Do you think Young Bucks beat him, Edge and Christian? Because they've already beat the Hardys, haven't they?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. Does Edge even know who they are? Like, are they on Edge's radar at all? Is he?
I don't know. I've never actually heard him speak about him.
I don't think I've ever seen Christian speak about them in terms of like on the roster, but he's never had the interaction. But like, I could also seem like he's like, because they're not on their level. You know what I mean? They're not on their level at all.
No, they're not.
You know what I mean? Like they and my argument is it's very easily backed up by their merch sales, by just the people, by the fact that the numbers drop drastically when they show up.
True. And it's just the same shit with him. Like, there's nothing there at all.
That just boggles my mind. Like, does Tony not look at the numbers, or do they just look at the average? People just it's one of the Young Bucks' wives in charge of showing him the numbers, and they just show him.
Probably. We know one's in charge of merch. It wouldn't surprise me if one's in charge of, marketing and
she
all
was
that
not
shit.
in charge of the merch at All In, because that seemed to be run pretty smoothly.
Maybe she got help because it was so much for her to handle. It wasn't just web orders anymore, was it?
I mean, like they had stock in that. Like the t-shirt designs weren't the best.
Oh right, okay. I thought yeah. The t-shirt designs were. They had a lot of stock, yeah, but design-wise, nah.
Yeah, the punk one was okay, but again, I hate having too many black t-shirts.
True. Yeah, I'm the same way. But yeah, you didn't watch last week Dynamite, did you? I skipped through it. I got some notes. Ray Fenix beat Jeff Jarrett. I couldn't tell you about the match because I didn't watch it. But
why was Jeff Jarrett having a match with Ray? Like, what?
I think he was a fill-in because I don't know. It was something to do with Mox's injury, I guess. I don't know.
Is that we clarify what happened with Mox while we're on it?
No, but it was on commentary for that pre-show for the pay-per-view, and people were pissed off at him.
Why?
Because apparently he was swearing and all that, and he was just going off saying Brian can eat people's arms and all this shit.
It's the fucking... Who's going mad at him though? It's just the fans or like the actual...
The fans, and apparently he got fined for swearing because it was the pre-show, and people like, you can't swear on YouTube, and I'm like, you fucking can't. You can't swear on YouTube.
Fuck! He's saying that, Jamie. Actually,
there were dirt sheets saying Moxley got fined for swearing on the pre-show. I don't know who fined if it was Tony. I don't think it was YouTube. I doubt it was YouTube.
Were they... Right. Maybe they were like, don't swear, we need the monetization. But how desperate are you for monetization? Like, for money, if you're trying to monetize from YouTube, would you wrestle pre-show?
I mean, to be fair to them, the pre-show, obviously, it's free, but I've seen, they have, 50,000 people watching, which it is good for a live stream, no doubt, but...
Oh, yeah, no doubt. You know what I mean?
But like you said, how desperate are you if they're relying on super chats as well? Because I see people donating $2 here and there, they're fucking counting all that as well.
Fuck it. Why would they...
Yeah, I don't know
Why
why
would-
you'd super
if
chat
you-
for a
if you- if
company
you-
like
yeah.
that. Even though I wouldn't do it with WWE either, because they
No.
don't need the money.
Yeah, but like if I'm like WWE or I'm running a free product, like I wouldn't have like something like that set up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Well, I guess I would just because it's a way to make money. But like, why would it be something you rely on that?
Yeah, but gullible people donate because they think their message is going to be read, but that chat goes so fast, no one's going to see that message anyway. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but it's not like the commentary. I like, oh, let's go to the YouTube chat. Let's see what
Yeah,
they're
oh,
saying.
thanks for that donation. That's a big donation.
No
right
one's
there.
saying that on commentary. They don't
No.
see that.
Exactly.
Like, what the? I like, who do they want to read? Like, Tony's not watching.
It's like Tony's not watching it. No one's like, I guess they might have moderators in there, but they don't
Yeah, but I
work for
doubt.
the company.
They're just like.
They're just, online moderators, aren't they, or whatever.
And how well they moderate it, you know what I mean? They do the glue eater moderating.
True. Well, like I said a few months ago, I was in there. The moderators like just watch it online, type in "watch wrestling" and watch it there. And I was like, "Whoa, you're telling people how to piracy it now? What the fuck?"
Alright, they're not glue eaters. They're just like, fuck this show. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck
I
this
don't know.
8-hour matches. For fuck's sake.
But
I'm gonna watch
fans
that
are
tomorrow.
toxic though.
I'm gonna watch that. If he's just
What, the Mox League? Yeah, I won't watch it as well. I'm guessing Botchamania will probably include it in the next episode or something.
Promo Joe.
Promo Joe. That's what I was about to say. That All Elite Botches account.
Yeah.
They got doxxed, didn't they? And they've removed her account because the fans started fucking threatening the family and all that shit. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Jesus Christ.
it's just posted botches what happened on the show. That's it. Like, what the fuck?
Like, that is. And I can't even say, dude, that's just toxic fans in general.
Yeah, it's just toxic fans in general, yeah, but.
You get them everywhere. It's just, you don't need to do that. Like, what? How sad are you that you need to do that? Like, how. Like,
Exactly.
don't get me wrong, things are important to people, you know what I mean? But, like, to get to the level where you have to be violent, like, it's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it. I mean, it's not like the guy was out there tweeting, like, hate stuff all the time. He's just literally posting clips of when botches happen. Like, what, are you going to do that to Botchamania? I don't think you are you?
I get it, like, yeah, he's only
I get
posting.
the copyright issue, yeah, like, if people are using, your copyrighted video or whatever, I understand that, but...
Yeah, but, like, it depends on if he's doing fair use, if he's creating...
Yeah, true, if it's fair use of his parody as well and all that, then,
If he's creating a commentary around it and all that, because there's a lot of standards you have to do, and it's very hard to get that. But, you can't... And like, his name is, like, All Botches, so he is just focusing on the botches and all AEW.
Yeah, and that's the issue because, people are like, oh, it's biased. Where's the WWE botches?
That's the joke, though. That's the joke.
Exactly. Exactly. So what? So Botchamania's fine because it's both companies, and Promo Joe's fine because it's both companies. But, if you focus on just one,
Yeah, but it's not like he's saying, don't watch AEW, this is the botches. It's just like, here's the botches, and here's some funny music put towards this, and there's, like, a weird edit text or whatever to make it even funnier.
True. What are they going to do next? Dox those people making the deep fake AI voices with Tony Khan and all that. We're like, how dare you do this? We're going to dox them.
God, they sound like Trump fans.
They really do. Like,
it's a cult.
It is a cult. It's a cult thing.
It's not a cult of personality. I wish it was.
No, it's really not. And I'm sure WWE have those fans as well, but it seems like the AEW fans are more louder about it. Like,
Yeah.
Those WWE fans definitely exist as well, but it seems like the AEW fans are just...
They existed for a long time when AEW was doing really well, and then they suddenly went quiet. I guess that's because the product in WWE is doing really well.
True, yeah, because it has flipped. Because that 2020 run of WWE with Thunderdome was complete shit. It was so bad. Oh my god. You got Rey Mysterio losing his eye. You got fucking swamp matches and all this shit. It's like, what the fuck?
You got the Fiend. Was it the Fiend in the red cage? It's not you. It's not you.
No,
Seth.
that was before. That was the.
Yeah, but even that was bad.
Even that. Yeah, that was bad as well. Well, I mean, both companies can be bad, obviously. But anyway, back to last week. MJF and Cole, they went fishing together, and they ended up catching Big Show. And then they all had a beer together on the boat.
Well, like, was he in the water?
He was in the water, yeah, with a fucking ducky thing, whatever, the floating duck thing.
Was he just okay? I felt like like they were fishing and they suddenly pull him out. You're like, what the fuck are you doing down there? I was like,
It was sort of like that, yeah. They obviously didn't reel him in,
yeah,
but
but I mean, like you didn't. You were like, oh, you saw like, oh, like you as the audience, you saw that Big Show was around there, but they
no. They revealed it. Like Cole was like, "Oh, this is a big one," and then they reveal that it's Big Show on the hook.
yeah,
And
but
then he
I
gets
don't get
inside
that.
the
Like
boat.
when you fish it, like you can see what you're doing.
Yeah, but the way they shot it, we didn't see. We just saw them two. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
he was
that's
doing
what
it
I'm
like
saying,
dramatically.
like
Yeah, the logic isn't there, obviously. Yeah, but they shot it as like a reveal
like it would
type
have made
thing.
sense if he was scuba diving and as he's pulling him up, you just see the Big Show sort of rise up, like scuba kid. That's stupid. But that's funny though. It's stupid but funny.
Speaking of stupid, Konosuke and Don Callis were in Japan. This the video they showed, and we're attacking a Busha. And as someone's posted the image, Kenny Omega was the guy filming him do it. They got Kenny Omega in the streets of Japan filming Konosuke and Don Callis. What the fuck, man? Wouldn't you just be like, yeah, Kenny, we're not gonna have you film it. We'll have any. I'd fuck Nakazawa film it, or Brandon Cutler, or whatever.
Wouldn't have them. I'd hire. Why would what they film?
Yeah, but why would you have the guy he's feuding with film it? That makes no sense at all.
Okay, like obviously you guys are there and you're just doing it, but and you got caught. But even then, I just like, wouldn't you just have like a professional camera crew filming it anyway?
Yeah, and not just that, they must have known it was getting caught because it was the crowded street of Japan. There was plenty of people there. They must have known someone's going to recognize them and take a photo.
Yeah, it's like it just doesn't make sense. Like, why? Like, kayfabe. It's not. People can.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, without kayfabe, Don Callis and Kenny are still friends, and they're probably just traveling there together, and they're like, oh, I'll film it or whatever.
But like, even like you've got caught, and it's like it then makes you look stupid. Like, obviously, like you think about it, there's a reason why it was done that way. It was probably cheaper. It was probably in the moment. It was probably not even planned by Tony. They probably just did it and then sent it to Tony. Tony's like, "That's great."
Well, how about this? How about Kenny just wears a hat or tries not to, disguise his face instead of just literally having his full face out there filming like that? It's like, how hard would it be?
Like, what is it? Is he filming like a normal camera and a phone?
No, it looks like a phone to me. Yeah.
But even then, like, I guess it must be more in the moment. Like and like Tony didn't okay it until he saw it. Like they didn't go, "Oh, let's do this." Because if that was the case, Tony would have been like, "Well, get a proper crew to do it, but do it right."
True.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Realistically, you would have just tried to get Sammy there to do it. Really, if you were doing the heel stuff.
Yeah. Unless Sammy didn't want to travel to Japan. Just to film. I mean, to be fair, you won't want to travel to Japan just to film a video. Would you like a 2-minute video?
No. I totally agree. But if it's on Tony's dime, I'll go there.
Yeah, but I just can you wear a hat, put a hoodie on, do something instead of just having your face.
Emotion.
But yeah, from there, oh, I'm sorry, I got to take it back. Nick Jackson has the title match tonight because he won last week. So again, there's the build for you. It's a week build, 7 days, because he beat Brian Cage and Claudio in a triple threat last week.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Then the best part of the show, obviously, was the MJF and Cole promo. And Adam Cole needs surgery in his ankle, some, jumping off the stage or whatever. And he tries giving up the ROH tag titles, but MJF's like, no, I'm going to wrestle a handicap match on Sunday, which obviously he won against, I don't really fucking know what they're called, but...
Right. I have a major issue with this. Like, now you brought it up. I understand he's a tag team champion. He would be having a match. Why is he not? Why is your main guy not got a title at your pay per view? Especially a new one like this.
True.
Like, wouldn't you want to be focusing on him just doing a singles match? You know what I mean? And then you could build towards, he needs to do a triple threat while Adam Cole has his surgery or whatever.
Yeah, I agree, but I mean, they sort of built that up afterwards because Jay White came out and he had a back and forth between them two. So it seems like Jay White's the next challenger for his title.
I'd rather face Jay Lethal. If I was having a Jay. I do like Jay White.
Is Jay Lethal still on the show?
I
He's
assume
with
so.
Jeff Jarrett, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd like him to go away for Jeff Jarrett. I think he'd be fine.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I,
That
I,
group is
I was just thinking of
overcrowded.
another Jay.
But I gotta say, like, this obviously MJF was great, but Jay Wyatt, man, I mean, he was decent at talking, but he was just going round in circles. He's just like, I'm gonna beat you because I'm the Switchblade. I'm the elite wrestler. I'm gonna take this title and prove. And it's just like, you're just going round in circles. You're not really saying anything.
You're gonna prove? Is that it? You're not even gonna try to insult MJF? Not gonna try to like prove that he's weak or he's not. Adam Cole's not your real friend. I'm glad you're real friends. You're not even gonna play the psychology game with him.
Not really. I mean, I guess they could do that this week because Full Gear is coming up next, and that's the next pay-per-view, I think.
God, I'm glad I stopped watching. Oh God.
They had a sit-down interview with Christian, JR, and Darby Allin, and Christian brought up Darby Allin's dead uncle, talking about why his face paint and all that. Which
I didn't want to be your uncle, Darby. In fact, I hate being your uncle. I didn't want to be your uncle. Figure it all.
Orange Cassidy won a 4-way. I don't even know who the fuck was in it because I didn't watch it.
Oh, did he not do that tag match with Hook?
I think that was last week, wasn't it?
Oh, they not.
Oh no, sorry, that was Sunday. Yeah, Young Bucks won that tag team match. Now they've got a title shot again against FTR.
Why? What was are they so desperate for tag teams? They're just gonna throw whoever they want together. Like it works for Adam Cole and MJF because Adam Cole and MJF are Adam Cole and MJF, and they found a way to make it fucking work. But you're throwing someone like fucking Jungle, like the Orange Cassidy and Hook. Like Hook's not ready. Hook, he needs a manager. He needs someone with him. He needs a
what Hook needs? Hook needs the performance center. That's what he needs.
I wouldn't be shocked if Taz isn't telling him go to the fucking performance center.
Yeah.
Go there for a year and then come back.
I mean, shit, Brian Pillman's there now. Jade Cargill's there as well.
Oh, that bet. I bet busted his biscuits that seeing Jade go over there.
Oh yeah.
I did like the tweet that Kenny Omega put out. I was like, oh, shocker. Whenever another wrestler goes to another company, we're all actually quite supportive of it, quite happy. Like, yeah, you should be. You should support each other.
Yeah, but I think then people found his tweets from 4 years ago when he was like dissing people for leaving and all that shit. I think I don't know. There's something to it anyway.
Well, but like your argument could be that that's just him being kayfabe online.
True, yeah.
Because he would have still been in New Japan. They were doing a whole stick, wasn't they? They were doing a whole stick back then when was it AJ left and that.
Yeah, AJ Styles, yeah.
So they these are from clips I remember. I think they've talked about it once. So that might be.
Julia Hart beat Willow. Again, I didn't watch this match, but
wow.
They're building Julia Hart up.
Couldn't care less about Willow.
Oh shit. I just realised, well, he had his debut, didn't he, on Sunday Edge? And that's obviously going to wear off by next week. Do you think Mercedes is the next one? Because Tony's just going to keep doing those debuts as much as he can.
Is her leg ready? Is she healed?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on with her leg. And we all know within 2 months we're going to have Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, probably Seth Wyatt. Who else could they probably sign? There would be a few more, probably. So there's a lot more debuts coming up, no doubt about it.
All of them, Shelton Benjamin's your best option.
Yeah. Apart from people saying put him in Combat Club, which makes no fucking sense at all, but...
I don't know, it does. It's built
it makes more sense than you, but, Shelton Benjamin's like a pure athlete. He's not known for, like, being bloody and, brawling with people.
Well, I guess that's like an angle for the Combat Club. We're pure athletes, you know what I mean? We're built different. We're built like that. We're not...
Yeah, but then you look at the group and you're like...
Yeah, we're not like the Young Bucks. We're not doing flippy shit and all that, you know what I mean?
True, yeah, I guess.
Like, there's an angle there.
There's an angle,
I'm just gonna fucking hate... I'm glad I don't watch, because I'm gonna hate Dolph there.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm sorry, people go on about Dolph Ziggler being like the workhorse and all that. I'm like... Yeah, but we all need a mid-carder, you know what I mean? That was as high as he was ever gonna go.
No, he had potential at one point, but they never pushed him, and now he's just been in the same spot. for 10 years.
I know that's what people say, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, fair enough. You didn't see it,
I mean,
but
it's
I
like what I
agree,
said
man.
with
I'm not
Miro.
looking
It's like
forward
what I
to it.
said with Miro and Claudio. Like, yeah, they're built like that, but you know, and
Yeah,
sure,
but out
like,
of all them, I'd say Dolph did have the most potential at one point.
he's got a personality you can hate.
Yeah.
Sure, so he makes a great heel.
He had one of the best cash-ins as well against Del Rio in 2012.
Yeah, but I'm like, just apart from that, I look at him and I go,
I think it could have been something, but
better
it's
than his
too late.
brother.
Yeah, he's definitely, and you know he's going to come in. The first promo he's going to do is like, I've been held down for 10 years. Now I'm in AEW. I'm going to grab that brass ring, blah, blah, blah. And he's going to team with his brother, and they're going to try and get his brother over. They'll probably even throw a shot there about CM Punk and all that, and it's just going to be, wow.
I don't think they will see it. Punk.
No, they will, because if you've seen how Colt Cabana's all over the place now, isn't he? Now that he's safe to come out of hiding, it's so fucking stupid. Yeah, and he's got all over the fucking Being the Elite show and all that, and fucking...
Well, then where was he before? Like, why was he...
Exactly, where was he before? Exactly. Why is it safe now? Because Punk's gone the evil man.
Like, how was Punk stop it? Like, I'm sorry, doesn't Colt have like 5 of their mates there with like the Young Bucks, Kenny, and Hangman and all that? Like,
Yeah.
what did Colt expect to happen? Like, Punk to be riding up and trying to kick him out. Shoot, get out. Like, Punk's got his own shit. He literally said that. I got my own shit to deal with. I don't care what you do. You're not my problem. I don't care.
No, and he just kept pushing him, and
I just don't see why he would have like. I get Punk doesn't like him, but like he also like. Why if you don't like someone, you don't care for someone, why would you go out your way to cause issues? It's like, just they're not there.
Exactly. They're not there. Yeah, exactly.
That's what you want. You don't want them there. Why do you want to cause them any more trouble? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. But after that, there was a boring contract signing with Hangman and Swerve, and he had the match on Sunday. People said it was good. Hangman got booed in the match, apparently, because it was Swerve's hometown. So they were into Swerve and booing Hangman.
Yeah, but I think most people want to boo Hangman.
That's true. Oh, yeah, and the way the show went off, did you see this on Twitter or whatever? Masked men attacked Jay White, and one of them had MJF's devil mask on.
Yeah, I think I saw something about that. I thought someone attacked. I thought someone wearing that mask attacked MJF is what I heard. The idea being it would be Adam Cole, because the mask is always in the locker room whenever they do.
Yeah, that's the theory I've heard. It was Adam Cole and the Kingdom and Roderick Strong who attacked Jay White, because they want to keep MJF healthy until Adam Cole's better, and then Adam Cole's going to be the one to beat him or whatever.
Well, surely you want to beat up. Well, I guess after he beats Jay White or whatever, like or you want him to be wrestling injured, but then you want him to win. So he has to keep wrestling injured, so he's not had that time to heal. The idea that can be in the story. Yeah, I don't know.
I hope that's where to go with it, because they debut another faction. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, how many factions do you need?
I don't know, man. They're like fucking Inner Circles. Jericho Appreciation's dropped, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, but we don't know what's going on with Garcia and 2.0, and here you go. Like, are they still going to be a group, or?
No. I think Garcia and 2.0 are going to go back to being whatever they are.
And Hager's going to be singles or something.
I think Hager's going to go back to his UFC stuff, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe.
I don't can he though. Like I thought that smaller faction thing that was a part of.
Was it part of UFC?
Yeah, whatever that they're called. That part of WWE.
Yeah, TKO.
Yeah, TKO, because I know they own UFC, but I think they own a lot of the smaller ones as well.
So maybe you'd have to find like another promotion or
something. He could be on the contract for both.
Yeah, true.
Regal was.
But yeah, let's talk about next Tuesday, because the AEW has been moved to Tuesday because of football or something.
Yeah, they.
And now NXT, have you seen what NXT have loaded up with next week's show?
Yeah, you got Cena
and Paul Heyman as managers. Oscar's having a match. Cody Rhodes has got a major announcement.
That like Cena and Paul Heyman having like whatever, that's fine. But then like you got Cody having an announcement next to you, like, Why are you having an announcement in NXT? What is the point? That is a clear shot.
Yeah, I find it funny though. I find it for Shawn Michaels just sat there like, yeah, you coming to Tuesday? All right, we're just gonna load this show up. Is Roman Reigns available?
He's got to be on the phone at Punk, like, man.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I know we're waiting for Survivor Series, but you gotta show up on Tuesday.
Yeah, did you see that clip as well on Twitter?
Yeah.
Do you think? What if that's Cody's announcement?
I think Cody's announcement will be the because they did that Dusty Rhodes tournament, didn't they, a few years ago? I think they're gonna do that again. I think that's what his announcement will be, because that ties in with NXT, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's really cool that he'll be showing up there because he'll be like, well, this is the house my dad built, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
You know, this is the place. I never got this opportunity to be here. You know, this is a really good thing for everyone.
So I can let that one slide. Oscar Wrestling as well, I can let that slide because Becky Lynch is the champion there. But putting John Cena and Paul Heyman as managers, that's just because they have no reason to be there. It's just it's like, yeah, we know what you're doing. It's funny. It's funny though.
I don't understand why Paul Heyman's there. Like, sure, you'd have another wrestler that Cena's going to be feuding with, whatever.
Well, because Cena's feuding against the Bloodline right now, isn't there? So it makes sense storyline wise, but why are they managing 2 NXT wrestlers? That's that's the thing.
Well, you see, I would have had Solo then have a match on NXT.
Because he came from there as well, so tie in.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And Paul Heyman, again, he's the wise man for all the for the Bloodline, so it makes sense for him to be there. You could have Cena being like, "Well, I'm not gonna let you guys." Sure, you could have built that better, really.
Well, I mean, they've still got SmackDown and then Saturday. They're probably going to build it up more.
Yeah, I just feel like the way I did it makes sense because
it's just so funny though that they loaded it, and then the AEW I was like, how dare they count a program? This isn't a war. It's like, you guys have been asking for a war for fucking years now. What are you talking about?
Again, like we talked about stuff line. It was like, wasn't NXT on Wednesdays for like a solid
for years before AEW was a thing. I
want to say a solid decade before AEW were. They were
close to it. Yeah, it was at least 7 years. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like before, like AEW was a twinkle in Kenny Omega or Cody's eye. You know what I mean? The whole idea. So this idea of then like, how dare they? Like, you kicked him out their Wednesday spot, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're gonna do, and I hate it because the Glue is gonna go, oh yeah, of course we did back because we were on Wednesday, but the fans were, those who didn't know, those fans who don't do the homework shouldn't have showed up on Wednesday. Like, where's AEW? Where's football?
Yeah, where's AEW? Why isn't it on?
I mean, I'm gonna be like, that's not the reason why the booking was low. No. People want to watch a better product, and people are starting to lose interest in AEW.
Just look at the Collision rating from this Saturday, because the NXT had a pay-per-view this Saturday as well. Collision did 300,000 because clearly people were watching NXT at the same time on Saturday.
Like they were doing, Collision was doing a solid 500,000 on a Saturday.
Yep.
With Punk in charge.
Yeah.
And now look at it. That's another thing that pisses me off when people say like, oh, you notice how there's been no backstage rumors and stuff like that because Punk's. I'm like, well, he didn't start them. They started him. He would. Yeah. I'm not saying like he's out and because they wanted him out, so they attacked him and caused the backstage issues.
Exactly. Like we brought up plenty of times, there's been plenty of drama apart from Punk. How many other fights have happened backstage? Fucking Andrade punching Sammy, Eddie Kingston.
I'm gonna punch you.
Thunder Rosa.
I'm gonna punch you. I'm not gonna fire you. I'm gonna punch you. Wait, did Andrade happen first and then Kingston? For Sammy?
No, I think it was Kingston first, wasn't it? Because didn't Sammy call him fat on a promo or something?
But I think they had I think that was after.
I don't know. I can't remember. They were close together, though. They're both instants.
Yeah, because in my mind, it went. Andrade went, I'm going to punch him, and then Tony went, if you do that, I'm not gonna fire you. Okay, and then Kingston heard that and went, you know what? He pissed me off the other day. I'm gonna hit him. None of us get fired for it. You might as well.
True. Yeah. But what do you think AEW? Because they've announced next week it's Edge versus Luchasaurus. Like, what else can they do to load that show up, really? Like, I don't even know what they could do. Or should they not? Should they just do a normal show and just,
See, this is the issue. Like they like you're not gonna be able to realize what Edge is doing. Like next week when we talk about it and we try to like di not diagnose dissect
Dissect, yeah.
the ratings or whatever. We're not gonna get a solid number because they'll be like, well, there was a fucking better show on, so it's not. So that's why the numbers are low. We're not gonna be able to say like, oh, the numbers spiked because Edge was there.
Well, no, we can for tonight's show. We'll be able to tell, because Edge's first night is tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think also like his first match is gonna be important.
True. Yeah, but I'd say the first appearance is more viewership, rating than the match.
Yeah,
it's his first time there, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're not. Then we're not gonna have anything to because we've got past stuff to compare to with him not being there. So we'll have this, and then we need that second show where he's got a match to say like, oh, you know what, he did the same as last week, which was better than the previous weeks.
Yeah, true. I get what you mean.
And we're not gonna be able to tell that until like the next couple of shows, really.
Yeah, after when they're back on Wednesday without the NXT head to head and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. But and we don't, we don't know what the plan has been in NXT. You know what I mean? They could have had this stuff planned from the get go for a while. You never know.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like,
because like I said, Becky Lynch is the champion there. They've had who else is down there now? Dominic Mysterio's there as well. So it's not like they've just started doing this now because of AEW. They've already been building NXT up.
Listen, if I heard the word Undertaker on NXT, then we know that, like, if we hear The Rock is on, because they've got The Rock.
Oh yeah, true.
They can probably dust off Stone Cold. But if I was Shawn Michaels, I'd be bringing up fucking Hunter and saying, "Listen, come, let's do a DX thing." You know what I mean? Let's
fully just solidify who's the top company here. Let's just
let's just say, fuck you. Get Seth down here. Get him to say he's the personality of this cult that he's leading. You know what I mean? Get him to drop a line like that. Like if I was Shawn Michaels, I'm taking it as far as I can take it.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's not like, oh, I think AEW a threat. It's like I'm just gonna flex. I'm gonna flex.
Yeah, just flex. Why not? Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna flex. Like, you know what I mean?
How many shots of AEW took at WWE? Plenty. Yeah, plenty of shots.
And this isn't a shot. This is a fucking nuke. This is not firing it. This is like I've got a nuke. I've got a nuke. No, we've literally got the Rock for a hot minute. For a hot minute, we've got the Rock.
We don't even need to bring the Rock. I'd just say Roman would do it. You announced Roman being on NXT.
I'm just saying, like, the idea of the Rock being put on NXT, like the worst place, the worst use of the Rock is NXT.
Yeah, you know what I mean? True. Like, yeah.
Like there's no point, but realistically there is a point because his daughter's still there. She's using NXT.
Yeah, she's there. Yeah, and plus it's on the same network as Raw as well. So
yeah, so it's one of those things that is like it makes sense to do some of this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if Tony Khan could, he would load that Dynamite up next week. He's probably going to anyway. He'll do as most as he can, but
I think that's why he's putting the match on that week as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But then, like, what else can he do?
Because as soon as he found from TBS or whatever, oh yeah, next week on Wednesday we're gonna have to move it to Tuesday because of football. He's like, oh well, NXT's on, we're gonna have to,
the only other thing I could do is if he did something with Thunder Rosa.
Yeah,
he doesn't shift the nail though. But it's just for the fans. Have to, Jamie Hayter would have to be one they have to pull in, or I'm just trying to think, like, who have they got that they can pull in?
Mercedes.
Yeah, Samoa Joe would be one. That'd be
if they did a big angle, they reveal who attacked Jay White or something like that, and it's Adam Cole. But then that feels too rushed, doesn't it? Because Adam Cole still needs surgery and all that.
Yeah, he's injured, so like, how's he attacking people like that?
Yeah, true. Or do you know what? I hope what if Edge is tied into that?
Nah, Edge's not going to be tied.
I fucking hope not. But I could see him doing something like that.
He needs to be separate from that. Because I don't ever see him having anything to do with MJF.
No, I think they'll do the match. But
yeah, a match. I don't think they'll do the feud. I don't think they'll do the belt.
Maybe. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, especially next week. Fucking hell, even I might watch NXT next week. Fuck it.
Oh fuck! What time is it on at?
I'll watch it a day later. I mean, it's the 1 o'clock and at the same time
Yeah.
as everything else.
Oh damn it.
But yeah, I don't know what else to say really. Gonna be interesting tonight to see where to go with it. I mean, obviously we know what's gonna happen. Christian's gonna come out and they're gonna set up next week's match, but the rating as well. Have to see what they do.
It is a wonder what they could do with the ratings.
Yeah. But you know, it's just gonna be another one of his toys where, you know, he plays with his new toy for a few weeks and then it's just another person.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those. He's just gonna forget.
They definitely peaked in, what was it, 2021? Punk coming in, and then Bryan and then Adam Cole. That was their peak.
Yeah. Again, the only thing they could do on next Tuesday is if Bryan has a big match.
I've seen some people saying Goldberg, and I'm like, no, just stop with Goldberg shit. You said that for All In as well. It's like, no, just stop.
The ship has sailed in Goldberg.
Yeah, it's just not going to do anything. Like, yeah, sure, you might get a rating from when he first shows up, but that's it. It's not going to be sustainable, really.
Do people even care about Goldberg?
Exactly, like, people even care. He's 55 years old at this point. Like,
does he even care?
I'm sure he cares about the money.
So how much money can you really need? That's my.
Yeah, true. But yeah, anything else, or should we end it there?
End it there. I'm getting tired. You know me.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Check out Dylan's social links down below. Until next time, peace out. And